What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be working on the chain on the go-kart. I have to fix the tensioner for it to make the chain tight so that it doesn't do that like it was doing on my initial test ride. I also have to add a washer onto it to keep the chain from fighting the wood. I also am going to be adding some Gorilla Glue. I'm going to take the wheel off and screw back on and put some Gorilla Glue on for the wheels so that it doesn't do that. As I was taking the wheel off, you can see how, weird that mounting hole is. But anyways, I'm going to put some glue in there. And the other thing I noticed is, as you can see, the wheel actually started to crack. It's not super bad, but it definitely allows the bearing to move like that, which is not good. So, this is the bolt. And I don't know if y'all can tell. Maybe you don't. Kind of can. It's slightly bent, but I'm still going to use it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue all over this place. And then when I tighten the wheel back in, basically the way this works is that this thing just threads right into there, and it does that, which I don't want it to do that. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Take that off right there. So I'm gonna put some glue on there and also add this little washer. I have to wait overnight for the glue to dry, so tomorrow I will do the test ride again. Okay, so I got the wheel back on there with the glue, and the chain is now on, and it's at a pretty good alignment, and the chain tensioner's on. The chain has got some good tension, but now we're gonna wait until tomorrow, and we're gonna take it for another test run. So I'll see y'all then. Okay, so it is the next day. The glue is hardened, the wheel is secure, and I also gone ahead and made a little stand for my phone where it can go in. I don't know if it'll really work. I mean, I know this thing vibrates a lot, but I mean, we'll find out. Hey, here goes nothing. Well, I said here goes nothing, but this is basically here goes everything. If it doesn't work now, then I don't know what to say. Keeps falling off. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm basically going to be adding another one of these little tensioner wheels on this side, and then I'm also going to replace it with a gear, and also replace this bolt right here with some kind of threaded rod so that it will stay in place better, and also to keep the chain from bouncing around. So I'm going to make a tractor supply run and pick up an idler sprocket, which will replace this. And I did put the chain back on. I mean, it should be enough to get me back, hopefully. I mean, it's pretty tight, but the chain always finds a way to throw itself for some reason. I don't understand why, because you can see how good of an alignment that is. as you can see there. So I don't understand what's going on, but I still have a couple of options here to try to make this thing like actually rideable. All right, so we're here at Tractor Supply. This is actually my first ever time coming here, and I'm just picking out some things for the go-kart to maybe make it a little bit more rideable. Let's go have a look. Here's what we're looking at. Chain and some master links. That's exactly what I need. Right there, $3. And looking at sprockets, need an idler sprocket. Although it doesn't look like they have one for a 35 chain. Well, I'll keep looking. Get one of these too. Right there, $5. All right, so here we have the parts that we purchased from Tractor Supply. I got some rope. I didn't get it on film, but I got some rope just in case I need to reinforce that steering right there. So we got that. And we got this box of chain, which is number 35, which is what I'm using. We got 10 feet of it here, which is way more than I need. And I also got some offset links and some master links as well. But what I'm gonna check right now, let me see if this box actually comes with the master link. I guess we'll find out. It doesn't look like it does. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, yeah, this box actually comes with its own master link. So, extras. However, before I go any further with this, I noticed that there was something seriously wrong. This wheel is warped. The bearing is completely gone. All the balls, like for the ball bearing, are completely gone. That's the bad news. The good news is that I can fix it. All you need to do is just take these 4 bolts. This is a 2-piece rim, and the piece that's on the back is what's welded to the sprocket and the pipe. And you can see that the bearing is actually still good in it. It's a little loose, but it's pretty decent. As you can see, these bolts are welded on the back, so I don't have to worry about a bolt and a nut. I just have to take these off, find another one of those Harbor Freight tires, take this tire, this rim, and the tube all out so that I can replace it with a better a new rim, because that is just, that's bad, guys. That's bad. So unfortunately, this is actually not going to work. As it turns out, the thing that I thought that was broken was removable. It's actually not. This is the whole rim assembly that is attached to the sprocket, and this is the part that actually has the broken piece. You can see that right there. But yeah, that's unfortunate. So I'm gonna have to keep using this, and I'm gonna have to put all these little nuts back in. I didn't mention this, but another thing that I actually have to do is I have to add this right onto the end there, because the reason being, I ran into this problem earlier. This hole stripped itself, so I need a new one. We are still going to use the same bolt, and the other thing I noticed is the threads. As you could see, they kind of stripped themselves out a little bit, and this washer, you can probably easily tell, but it is very bent. But we're still going to use it. You work with what you got. It'll be fine. Well, I'm going to have to cut a new chain for it. More issue that I just ran into. I just realized that the brakes, this is as far as they go. So, yeah, I'm going to have to figure out something about that. I'm probably going to have like a jack shaft going from here all the way to the other side, so that wheel right there can be used for brakes. But we're not going to worry about that now. we're gonna cut a new chain for this, and I just realized that it's not in a perfect alignment, so I'm gonna get some spacers to get this clutch bumped out just a little bit. It's just a tiny little bit that's keeping it out of an alignment. So we're gonna do that. Alright, so the chain is now on. I actually used one of my old tensioner wheels to add some tension to the chain. The brakes, I will be saving the brakes for another day. I just want to see, I'm going to try to fire this engine up and see if it'll exert power onto this wheel. But I guess we'll find out.